Good morning, student. Today we start our last theme 11 paths to modernization. Today we will discuss about the China. In this video, I will giving you the introduction of the China. Paths to modernization, Japan and China. In this chapter, we discuss about the Japan and the China, these two countries. Now here you see this is the world map. In this, I think you know that where is China and Japan. Now this is more clear. Here you see the China country, okay, and the Japan. In the east, both the countries lies in the east side of Eastern Asia. Now here you see the China. This is the country. Now here this is the Japan, very clearly the capital Tokyo, and the Japan is divided into four parts, the four main islands. In the northern side, Hokkaido, then the Honshu, then Shikoku, and last in the southern side, Kyushu. Again, here you see in the world map China, which lies in the western side of Japan, and Japan, which just like as a island. Okay, now we discuss about the China and Japan have many physical differences. China is a vast country that spans many climatic zones because China is a very big country. So in this country we saw the many climatic zones. There are three river system in the China. Yellow River, then Yangtze and the Pearl River. These are the three main rivers of the China. Large part of this country is mountainous. We saw the mountains in this country. Here again you see the map of China. The three main rivers, first Yellow River, Yangtze River, and in the southern side here you see the Pearl River. These three rivers which flowing mainly in the eastern side of the China. This is the Yangtze River. Now this is Yellow River. The color of the water of this river is yellow. Now this is Pearl River. Okay, the dominant ethnic group are Han in China. Major language, the main language is the Chinese. There are other nationalists such as the Uyghur, Hui, Manchu or Tibetan. These people are also lived in the China. Other languages spoken in China like as the Cantonese, Shanxi, these are the minority languages. The minor people, their numbers are less. Only of that people they speak these languages. The main language is the Chinese. Chinese food reflect regional diversity. There are four distinct type of food. The best known is South Cantonese cuisine, that is appam, kuruma, dim sum. In the north, wheat is the staple food. It means in the northern side of the China, people they eat the wheat. In Xinjiang area, spices brought by the Buddhist monks in the ancient period along the Silk Route and the chilies by the Portuguese traders have created a fairly cuisine. In the eastern China, it means that there the people they eat the chilies, okay, and the different spices even also. In the eastern China, both rice and wheat are eaten by the people of China. So this is the just introduction of the China. In detail, we discuss in our next videos. Thank you.